Hey guys, it's Blake coming at you from, well, I guess the edge of the world here. If you look around, we're walking. I'm trying not to slip. Ferragamos I don't recommend for Anchorage, Alaska, but we're up here on the top of Flat Top enjoying the view. You guys got to check this thing out. We're about to catch sunset overlooking Anchorage, and off in the distance you got the Denali Mountains, and just absolutely breathtaking. We finished a great event today with a bunch of the challenge promoters out here in Anchorage, and you come up to places like this just to kind of think a little bit. You know, it's interesting. I'm just kind of recapping the week. This is my 8th day on a 8th-day road trip, and I took off, 8 days ago from LA. And it's just crazy what can happen in such a compressed period. I mean, 8 days ago I landed in Lexington, Kentucky, of all places, and we helped Hazen out there. Congratulations! 3 days into his Visalis BMW. Sarah, former Miss Indianapolis, which was awesome, Miss Indiana, in her BMW in her first week. Met a ton of people from the pageant world, some great people out in Lexington. Got that off and cranking. Met with Urban Active out there, a $150 million gym and 35 locations. They're going to be launching the challenge in all of their locations across the country. Tamcor Fitness, another local gym that's launching the challenge in about 5 locations. And just met some great people in Lexington. Went over to Huntington, West Virginia, and met with a bunch of people over there in terms of the challenge. And I don't know if you caught this, but Jamie Oliver's food revolution, right? I mean, the power of word of mouth, someone telling someone telling someone. And, a couple days ago, I was out in Huntington with Pastor Steve Willis from ABC's Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution. We launched the challenge in front of his whole congregation. We went out there and raised a bunch of meals for local Huntington kids. 4 out of 5 kids in Huntington are actually relying on free lunch programs. So myself and Ryan and Visalis, we donated 30,000 meals to Huntington kids. A lot of press. Matter of fact, you guys should Google Food Revolution Visalis. Catch out all the newspapers we were in last week. It was awesome. I had a chance to meet Siren from American Gladiators. I loved American Gladiators when I was little, like the Joust and the Eliminator, and Siren drove 4 hours, heard about what's going on, and had a chance to meet with her. She's going to be promoting the challenge amongst a lot of other individuals, and probably about a dozen or so 6-figure-year entrepreneurs that just got going with the challenge this last week. So Huntington was just absolutely outstanding. And flew out here to Alaska. First meeting, I didn't even know I found myself with the entire Alaska Wild, indoor arena football team. And the whole football team is now joining the challenge. Had a great event today, met some amazing people. And even today, picked up a newspaper, and John Paul saw the guy in charge of the food bank in Alaska on the front of the paper saying he wants to feed hungry kids. And we found him on Facebook, turned into a meeting. And now, what do you know, we're launching the community challenge all throughout here in Alaska. It's just crazy, right? I mean, it's been a nutty 8 days getting ready to go home, and all I can tell you guys is the frequency that Visalis is firing on right now is unlike anything I've ever seen. Law of attraction in absolute full effect, and all signs show momentum. Coming off a first quarter where we grew 152%, 127 people in our first quarter got Visalis BMWs. We had over a dozen people hit the top of our career path, making over 6 figures a year with us, and all because we're promoting a health challenge. We've helped people lose over 1.5 million pounds, and it's just not stopping, guys. The undercurrents in our country are craving entrepreneurship. They're craving mentorship. They're craving, guys, a need for change when it comes to how we eat, and Visalis is at the forefront of those trends. So, that was my week. I'm looking forward to heading back to LA here in a few hours, and my challenge to you is, if you haven't come aboard with us, guys, there's something magnetic here. You got to make the decision, join the Visalis community, help us bring those messages of entrepreneurship and health across the world. And if you're already a part of us, you guys step it up. I'm telling you, I've never seen timing like this, to have all that just in my week, let alone all of the tens of thousands of people who are out there doing their own thing, sharing the challenge. It's a magical time. So if you're already with us, let's crank it up a few more notches. Let's help a few more people. Let's get urgent, because timing is unlike anything I've seen it in my 11 years, and that's sincere. So I'm going to sit up here and enjoy the sunset with some of my leaders, and we're going to have some fun, and I look forward to heading back home. And man, that was this week. Who knows what next week's going to bring? So we're going to enjoy the view here. Check it out.